Hello, my name is Will, and welcome to Cooking Local in South Louisiana. This week's episode of Cooking Local in South Louisiana, we're going to be making one of my favorite dishes growing up that my grandmother made. Born and raised in Cameron on the Gulf of Mexico, seafood was plentiful, and so she made this dish quite often. It's one of my favorites. It's quick, it's easy, simple recipe, and it's called New Orleans style BBQ Shrimp. The funny thing is there is no barbecuing involved. There's no fire, there's no charcoal. This dish is made in the oven or on the stove. My preferred method is in the oven. Seems to be a little more flavorful when we bake it in the oven. Shrimp really soak up and marinate in the juices. With this dish, some recipes call for it to be eaten with rice. I've always eaten it with a French bread. And matter of fact, I made a homemade French bread today, and so if you check out our website and our blog, you can see my homemade French bread recipes. But after you make your homemade French bread, you toast it in the oven, gets nice and crispy, and we use that bread to sop up the delicious juices that this barbecue shrimp dish makes. And so the main ingredients in this dish is some fresh Gulf shrimp. Get that from Cameron. It also uses butter. It's a buttery dish, so if you like butter, this is a dish for you. It uses some fresh minced garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, some Cajun seasonings, add some black pepper, some salt, a little cayenne pepper gives some kick, so you add that to your taste. Some lemon juice and sliced up lemons to throw in. You'll simmer it, put the shrimp in, and bake it. It's quick, easy. It takes about 30 minutes total, 10 minutes prep time and 20 minutes to bake the dish. And so if you enjoy shrimp, if you enjoy bread, this is the dish for you. So sit back, relax, and watch as here on Cooking Local we make a New Orleans style barbecue shrimp using some fresh Gulf shrimp from Cameron, Louisiana. So to get started, we'll just need a few ingredients. Our main ingredient, of course, is shrimp. And for this recipe, there's 100 of them you can find on the internet. But for this recipe, we're using 2 pounds. This is 2 pounds. This is me and my wife. My daughter doesn't eat shrimp, so we're not going to go with that for her. But there's some that call for 4 pounds of shrimp. So of course, you would double or triple some of the ingredients. Okay, for this recipe, it takes about 30 minutes total time, 10 minutes of prep time, and about 20 minutes of cook time. And so you can set that for your timer for about 30 minutes. And the ingredients we will be using for this dish is butter, olive oil, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, bay leaves, some Cajun seasoning. There's different varieties found all around Louisiana. No better than the other, but so just pick your flavor of choice. Some oregano, some paprika, some black pepper. We have some cayenne pepper for a little kick, so you'll use it to taste, so it depends on if you like something peppery or not. You add how much you want. I add some lemon juice, some sliced lemons that we'll throw in, and like I said at the beginning, we'll have, of course, 2 pounds of shrimp. Fresh Gulf shrimp is what we like to use. And so you'll set your oven to about 350 degrees, pop it in and let it cook. But first we have to put all the ingredients together and then cook it down into a nice sauce, marinade juice is what it's going to cook in. And then we throw that into the oven. So get ready to throw your dish together. Okay, so back to Cooking Local. We are going to combine all of our ingredients here in the pot. We're going to cook it down, then we're going to throw in our shrimp, throw it in the oven. So we'll turn our fire up. We will add, it says 1.5 sticks of butter, which comes out to 3/4 of a cup. I like mine a little bit more buttery, so I'm going to put 3 half cups of butter. And get that melting down. That going. Getting this melting. Then we're going to add our 1/4 cup olive oil. This is 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. Then we're going to add our 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce. Got that going. Then we're going to add our 6 cloves of garlic minced. So here's our minced garlic. Then we're going to add our 2 bay leaves. Have that cooking down slow. Then we're going to add our Cajun seasoning, 1 tablespoon. Then we're going to add our oregano, paprika, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. Then we're going to add our lemon juice. And then we're going to add our 1 lemon sliced. Here's our sliced lemon. And then we're going to simmer it. I'm going to turn off fire, let it cool for a minute. We're going to take our fresh local Gulf shrimp. We are going to add 2 pounds of unpeeled or easy peel shrimp to the pot. Let it Then we're going to bake our shrimp at 350 degrees for 17 to 20 minutes. Fresh out the oven, here is your piping hot New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. Notice the wonderful juices and flavors. Lemons and the bay leaves will add some extra kick to it, but get ready to get your bread out and sop up these wonderful juices. And here is our fresh baked and toasted French bread. We made the French bread today, and then we toasted it right before we took the shrimp out the oven, and so you can dip that in the sauce and get up the wonderful flavors. And here is your plated Louisiana Gulf shrimp, and we call this the New Orleans barbecue shrimp with our toasted French bread. Here is the recipe. You can go to our website, daddyeaux.com, to download or check out the recipe for how to cook the New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. Thanks for visiting Cooking Local in South Louisiana.